Chennai Online viewers, Zakir here. With me is Nithin, and he's achieved 105 medals in a sport called fencing. How many of you know what is fencing? And that's why I've got Nithin with me now. Hello, Nithin.
Hi.
So, Nithin, can you tell us about fencing?
Well, fencing is a game that involves dueling with swords. So, like two people have one sword each, and we fight within a limited area of 14 meters by 2 meters. So, like we have protective gears to protect us, so there's nothing to worry about. Actually, I'd consider cricket a more dangerous sport than fencing. So, unless that is you have your protective gear. So, I'm actually 16 years old now, and I'm studying Bhavans Rajaji Ashram. And I've been doing the sport for the past 6 years now.
Okay, see, as you just told us, cricket, you consider cricket to be more risky. But the thing is, cricket and hockey are pretty famous and fencing is not much. So what was that which pushed you and told you pick up fencing?
Well, I was into karate in the beginning. So I got my karate black belt when I was 10 years old. So during the felicitation ceremony, the secretary, Mr. Nagapan, he saw my movements. Actually, he was kind of impressed with my movements. So he asked me if I'd be interested in joining fencing. Well, the first year was all for fun. I wasn't even interested. I just wanted to do something as an extracurricular activity. So then I went there, and my first meet was a state level open meet. I won the silver medal. So the gold medalist was actually disqualified under the ages of overage. So I got the gold medal, and unfortunately even I was disqualified because I was underage, it seems. So I was studying 5th standard, and I had to be a minimum of 6th standard in that. So I got disqualified and I was stripped of my medal. So that actually made me a little furious. I wanted to get into the game a little more seriously. So from the next year on, I was a little more strict about the game. So that's how it started.
When you came up and told your parents, because of course for you might be fencing is not risky, but of course outside when your parents say knife and stuff, what is it? It's of course risky, right? So how did they react?
I wouldn't say it's risky, but it's sort of a scary game, I'd say. My dad, he's been more of a support. He's been very supportive. He's actually been with me from the beginning till now. So wherever I go, be it a national meet or a camp, he comes with me. But my mom, she's sort of scared about this. But it's good, she at least doesn't stop me, Most parents would have stopped their words. Say like, it's enough of what you've done, you better go to another sport. But my mother doesn't say that. At least she says, okay, what do? You're doing well, go on with it. Yeah, that's right.
And how is Nithin coping up with his studies? Because you're at your prime age, you're in your 11th class, and 16 years is something very crucial.
I get it. Well, my principal and teachers have played a major role over there. So, like, I have to miss a lot of classes. There's no foregoing that. But then they help me with, by taking special classes and all that. Whenever I go, they take me, special classes. They help me out with my timetables. So, like, if I had to miss an exam, they give me different dates. So, I have separate timetable for my own school. So they're very supportive. I'm also been made the sports secretary of my school right now. So, I also have free education. So, the school's supporting me. There's a lot of backup from my school.
In future, when you grow up, what are you aspiring to become?
Actually, I actually lost to the gold medalist, Asian gold medalist by a single point. So if I'd actually taken that single point, I would have been the gold medalist. So that made a lot of change. But still, what's gone's gone. I'm actually aspiring to win the Asian gold medal first, then go on to the World Championship, win the World Championship, then go on to the Olympics and win the Olympic gold. So I've actually represented India 5 times till now, twice at the World Championship and 3 times at the Asian meets. And my latest achievement would be the individual silver medal at the under-19 category. So I'm actually waiting for the announcement of the international meet. Yeah.
Okay. And when you knew, but you should have got your count saying it's 100. How was it? And what did your mama tell? Because she was the person who's very scared.
Well, more of saying in any sport. I'm keeping aside my mom's comment for later. Well, when I'm taking my 100th count, it was an achievement. I was happy, but I had to keep the happiness for later because the day I get the medal, it's over. The happiness has to stop then because I'll have to work for maintaining the same level. If I'm a national champion, I'll have to maintain the same level and move on further. Maintaining itself is a very tough thing, but. And going on a little further, you'll have to put on a lot of more work. So if it gets to your head, it's going to be very tough. So you'll have to keep that at the past and start moving on further.
Alright. And when it comes to fencing, what kind of fitness should you be maintaining for yourself?
Well, it's more of agility. People might think it's just a 9 minute game. It's not going to be much. But for football, all you have is a single game for a single day. But for fencing, you'll have something like 15 to 20 games on a single day. Like 9 minutes each match. So each 9 minutes, you'll have to, waste each and every molecule of your energy you got. You'll lose everything every game. So you have to give it all that you got.
Okay. And so, what about your foods? Is it that you've got to maintain some special diet? Because you're saying, the way you told me about your game, even I'm pretty scared about it.
Well, I've actually been to the national camp thrice or 4 times. So it's the NAS. They train the Olympians from India. You mean like, Vijayan, the Olympic medalist, even he trains over there. They give you a specific diet, particular regime, everything. So each sporting person has a particular thing for their own sport. So I've been given my own schedule and I'll have to follow all that. For bodybuilding, you'll have to have something. For fencing, you'll have to have less of muscles because you can't move much when you have a lot of muscles. But you'll have to have a lot of more stamina and flexibility and all that. So all that counts. So it differs from sport to sport.
I think, Nithin, you're doing a great job and hope you continue. And I wish you really achieve your dream of winning your gold in the Olympics and bringing laurels to India. All the very, very best on behalf of Chennai Online, Nithin. May your good work continue.
Thanks a lot.